Well, the Lake District is living up to its name, and this is coming onto the Hard Knot Roman Fort. And well, the plan was for a friend of mine to do some walking in the Yorkshire Dales this weekend. It's a bank holiday weekend in England, and well, of course he decided to blow his kneecap out, so he couldn't come. So save that one for another time. And I've come up to the Lake District, and this is kind of halfway up where I want to be. I'm just on the Hard Knot Pass at the moment, just come over it. Just about made it because the car's ailing, she needs replacing. But yeah, so the plan is from here to cut down to Wasdale Head, park there. And then I'm going to walk a few miles to a little place called Sprinkling Tarn. I'm going to camp there overnight. And then tomorrow morning I'm going to head up Scafell Pike bright and early and hopefully give you some nice views. But the Lake District being the Lake District is being its usual glorious weather. So we'll see how that one goes in the morning. But I fancy going up Scafell. We'll see how it goes. So this is me right in the middle of the Roman Fort at Hard Knot. Sit back and you think the weather like this, and this is quite a nice summer's day for Lakes. If you think about the hard bastards they must have been back in them days to be stationed up here. Horrible weather. Middle of winter, blimey. It's, yeah, somewhere in the mist there is Scafell, and that's my target for tomorrow. Yeah. Let's have some fun with that bugger, eh? I suppose I'd do a bit of footage with my face on camera as well. Just to see that I ain't changed that much. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. Last one was in America. But I wanted to post a few more bits and pieces, but just before Christmas the dog decided to blow her anterior cruciate ligament. That's a cheap operation, honestly. But so yeah, unfortunately, as much as I'd love her here, she's not fit to do this sort of walk anymore. But as it is, I'm going to have fun tomorrow, and hopefully you'll stick with video and you'll have some fun with me. See what I get up to. This is all the day trip that's coming out of there. I'm heading up there for the evening. And this is Wasdale on the right hand side, and somewhere up there in the mist is Scafell, right up there. I'll just hang out around here just a couple of seconds longer because there's more traffic coming downhill. But it's beautiful, even in the mist and the pouring rain. It's stunning. Oh. Well, the weather is clear on the valley bottom down by Wasdale Head, but obviously the cloud is pretty low lying. It's kind of drizzly rather than raining. The objective today is head up this valley here, up to one of the tarns, camp overnight, and then tomorrow, well, Scafell itself is one of them peaks up in the mist up there somewhere. So it's going to be up early tomorrow and have a crack for that. But the thing is, it's 6 o'clock now I've got about 3 hours of daylight left to do about 4 miles to where I want to camp tonight. Set up pitch, cook a bit of bait, and get my head down for the night. So let's see how this goes. Got a nice brand spanking new Osprey rucksack that I invested in. I've got my map, I've got my cane, and I've got decent waterproofs, which is a key thing up in the lakes. Right, let's do this. Hi ho, it's off trekking we go. Let's have some fun. All by me lonesome self, but plenty of tourists about. It's a bank holiday weekend, so yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be good. Well, I'm about a mile in. That's what I've covered so far. It's probably about a mile and a half to go up to where I want to camp tonight. So if we can get up there just before dark. It's 7:15 now. 2 hours, hopefully. Let's see how it goes, because I'm blowing out my backside already. I'm not fit. Mist clamped in a little bit now, but I can still see the path that I need to take. I got the maps all out, got compass. We'll be good. And I've got to climb that. Well, I don't know how much of this you'll get in the wind, but well, it's 9:15 at night. There's the last shades of daylight, and I was starting to get worried that I wasn't going to get to where I wanted to be. I thought I might have made the wrong turn, but in the mist there is sprinkling tarn, which is my little stop off halfway up the mountain. So I found a nice little pitch here. I'm going to pitch the tent up and get some food on the go, I think. Yeah, well, definitely. Tent, kettle, that order. Priorities: shelter, food, coffee. I'll chat to you in a bit. Oh. Tent's up. At the moment I'm hot and I'm sweaty, but I just know when the temperature drops lately it's going to get bloody cold. It's not exactly blowing a gale out there, but it's certainly breezy. It was fun sticking tent up, but it's done. And considering this little tent that I'm in, I bought second hand for 15 quid. I can't knock it. It's only 2.8 kilo, nice and light, strapped the back of the pack. Spot on, absolutely spot on. So the only thing is, if you buy something second hand, check it out. I was a couple of 10 pegs short, so mental note to grab some more at some point. But it'll do for tonight. It ain't gonna blow away. Certainly not with my slight weight in it. Oh, right, bit of food. Boiling the bag stuff. I think some sort of meatballs and pasta I brought with me. Oh, And from Keswick Market, I brought a brownie, a chocolate brownie for a treat, and coffee. I need a coffee. It's really getting quite dark as well out there now, so I'm going to call it a night now. Bite to eat, cup of coffee. I'm going to hit the sack because I'm knackered. It's been a long old day today. Long old day. All right, peace out. See you in the morning. Right, just gone 4 o'clock in the morning. There's the early hints of daylight outside. I've had a few hours kip. It's not been too bad, but I've just woken up and it just feels like the lakes is throwing everything it can at me, barring a snowstorm. I think the fly sheet slipped in the wind, but for a 15 quid tent, this hasn't done too bad. But if it's still like this at about 7-8 o'clock when I get up, not a chance am I going to try and make it to the top. I'd be an idiot to do that. I'll just work my way back down to the car. A little bit of luck, the weather improves, and I make a crack for the peak of Scafell Pike. If not, I just try and make it off this mountain alive. I know which I'd rather do when the push comes to shove. Well, I'm going to roll over and try and go back to sleep for a couple more hours if I can, but yeah, it's blowing a hoolie out there. 6:30 in the morning, I've stayed in the tent to pack up and open the door to find that. Oh God, the fog's lifted a little bit. And what a beautiful little place I chose to camp last night. No, it's still fucking hoying it down. Excuse my language. But my God, what a beautiful little town. Oh, that's wonderful. Let me get my boots on and my wetproofs on. Oh, and I've got a little bit of a river underneath the tent. All right. Come on, you bugger. Aye. Oh my God. Right. So, the tent last night, yeah, I started losing a peg around there. Yeah, I think it's just the wind's just blown all of that. Pegs come loose down there. That's what's forced all of that round. But my God, it may be foul weather, but this is absolutely freaking glorious. What a place to wake up. What a place to wake up. So this little lake here, this is called Sprinkling Tarn. Oh look, there's people on the other side there. I wonder if they're awake yet. So it's 9:15 I got in here last night. But somewhere up there in the mists, actually it's kind of that direction. It's Scafell Pike. Question is, do I risk it in this weather? On that, I've got to think about it. Do I risk it, or do I head back down to the safety of Westdale? You'll know later. I'm back in the car. Shortly after I struck camp, the heavens absolutely opened up again. And that was it, decision made. I'm not making an attempt for the top. I'm not an experienced fell walker. I haven't walked in the Lake District for, oh God, 5 years. I was like, you know what? It would have just been a stupid, dumbass mistake. What I take from this, you know what? There's positives and negatives. It was a nice walk back down, despite it just not stopping. Negative side, the mistakes I made. There was stuff in my bag that I'd packed for the 3-day trip in the Yorkshire Dales that I blatantly didn't need. I had enough food in there for 3 days. I should have stuck half it on one side for the next trip. That's unnecessary weight. I didn't realise I'd stuck my little portable grill in there. Just never going to use it, not up here. I just needed my little gas stove and a single gas bottle. I took 2 gas bottles because I believe in reserve. Didn't need it. I only actually cooked 1 meal. That being said, it was a British Army ration, chicken curry and rice. And I'll tell you what, I don't remember British Army rations being as good as that when I was in the forces. Blimey, I remember a flipping tin of fucking crap, if you'll excuse the expression. What I thought was adequate waterproofing wasn't. I'm absolutely soaked to the skin. My wetproof jacket, I thought it was waterproof. It's not. It's barely showerproof. It's soaked straight through. The trousers I was wearing were barely showerproof. I thought I'd get away with gaiters. I should have got a decent pair of over trousers. Positive side though, last couple of weeks I've invested 250 quid. I bought a new rucksack, an Osprey Aegis 70 litre. My God, that's comfortable on the back. Considering I was carrying, what, 21 kilo in it, that's incredibly comfortable. Well worth every single penny I paid for it. I've just got to learn to pack it a little bit better. And I spent 100 quid on a new pair of boots, Merrill Moab 2s. And again, worth every single penny I spent. Absolutely fantastic. Comfy boots, despite the fact that right now they're absolutely full of water and they're still fine on my feet, they're still comfortable. I learned a long time ago to look after my feet. I always use, before I go on a walk like this, I know what parts of my feet get blisters, so I get zinc tape. I tape my feet up and it saves me a lot of flipping pain in the long term, trust me. And then, Muppetry part of the week. The absolute Muppet part of the week for me. Before I left, I packed a small grip bag with a full set of dry clothes and a pair of trainers. It's on the end of my bed, 300 mile away. Not much good there. That means I've got to drive in the wet, in wet clothes, with a heater on, because everything's going to mist up. Sorry I couldn't get any footage on the way back down, but with the weather as it was, a couple of times my phone started playing silly buggers, so I'm like, right, stick it straight in a plastic bag, seal it up, stick it deep in my bag where it's going to get flipping dry, stay dry, and stay like that. Would I do this again? Oh God, yeah. You know what? As much as the Lake District kicked my ass on this trip, Scafell Pike has gone from a, you know what, it'd be nice to do it at some point, to a bucket list thing. I just need to do it when the weather's a little bit better and with slightly better equipment, better clothing, and packed slightly better. And for 15 quid, the tent I was in, I paid 15 quid for it. It did the job fine. But that being said, a smaller, lightweight one wouldn't go amiss. I mean, that one's 2.8 kilos. I know I can get tents lighter than that. But anyway, that's my little solo trip. Halfway up Scafell at least, even if I did abandon it and the Lake District kicked my ass. Until the next time, guys, peace out. Have fun.